So it is 15th of May and in 2025. And last night I woke up at 2 a.m. and I couldn't fall asleep. So I started writing about this end of seeking thing, which I'm currently very much into. And we'll see what happens when I read that. Already as a child, I was a restless seeker. Parents of my friends asked me, "Why are you so restless?" And I didn't have any answer to that. That's just my nature. And as an adult, friends asked me, "What are you seeking?" I guess I was seeking something, probably some happiness and experience. But I also loved the word eternal. I was touched when I heard to be or not to be. That is the question. Then realizing that we're not seeking something, we are seeking to be nothing. That is when all the roles we play are seen from a deeper place. Then realizing that we are not seeking something, we are seeking to be nothing. That is when all the roles we play are seen from a deeper place. The reason I share it again because I got some energy on my crown chakra now. When we stop identifying with whatever role we play. In my case, some of my roles has been being a father, being an economic teacher, being a triathlete, being a globetrotter, being a someone who can party all night, being really drunk. All these roles I have played. Then realizing that I also played a role of being a seeker. Yeah, that's the ultimate role. Huh? That's the one that's been with me since childhood. Always seeking something, always being happy to see what's around the corner, always loving to go on vacation, to travel and explore. More energy on my crown chakra. Then realizing that I also played a role of being a seeker. What is this seeker? Seeking for something. Then realizing being nothing. All the roles of being a somebody, yet the truth is being a nobody. Then the ego is gone. More energy on my crown chakra. Whatever role the ego played, it does not matter what. Being a victim or being the villain. It's needed to be both played out on the stage of life. Duality is the case, and yet the ultimate truth is the absolute. And the absolute is beyond all opposites, beyond the physical, just resting in that awareness. Yeah, that's my teaching to myself, just resting in that awareness. And then I get energy on my crown chakra, it's so nice. Just resting in that peace. So all this restless seeking has been a seeking after peace. How can you be restless and be in peace at the same time? It's a kind of a paradox. The movement has been seeking after stillness. But for the movement to become stillness, it has to surrender and stop moving. The ego has to bow down to the stillness itself. I have so much energy now, it's cool. Because you've heard a lot that you should bow down to the master, but what is the master? Huh? If it's a true master, it's the one who is absolutely still, or who knows this absolute stillness. But if I, as an ego, bow down to the stillness that is available within myself, then that's it. At the end, it has been the mind that has instructed the body to move. The restless monkey mind is the only problem. But somehow the mind has corrupted the body in taking it as a hostage. The body had the potential to be innocent, but already in the womb it gets polluted by whatever happens inside the mother. Yeah, the conditioning starts already there, and then it goes on. When we come out of the womb, the birth process and the whole childhood, all of it creates a personal identity with many, many masks. How to not get affected? It is impossible. Everyone on this planet has been polluted and affected by its surroundings. The role we play has been conditioned by its surroundings, by its forefathers, by its foremothers. We are all innocent. We have all been given a role to play. But who is the one prior to any role that has been played? Back to the empty void, without any boundaries. But who is the one prior to any role that has been played? Back to the empty void, without any boundaries. No separation. Just being one with all. Just saying hello to the other role being played out. I don't know what I meant there, but being a father, being a mother, being a son, being a daughter, being whatever, being a king, being a beggar, being whatever. We just play a role on this stage called life. But who am I really? Deep, deep down, no role is being played. There is just pure beingness, pure nothingness. Nothing to do. No play to be played. Just watching. Just being. End of search. End of play. End of seeking. just being, just abide in that, abide as the self. That's what Gangama always says in satsang in Tiru. Abide as the self. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just rest in that stillness. Just rest as that. The restless river finally arrives in the ocean. And this ocean is so vast and so deep. The river disappears and becomes the ocean. Yeah. When the eye disappears, it becomes the ocean. Yeah, so now it's just relax into that beingness, that awareness, that silence. It's always been there. And it all started with this touching the stillness around death. And the first time it happened was when Marie, a beautiful human being, was into leaving the body, and she was in coma. And we'd had a relationship for some years. She had cancer when we met, and I was a globetrotter. I was out traveling, but I came home. Then when she was really sick, I stayed with her. And then when she got a little better, I flew off. And eventually she came to visit me in New Zealand. But at the end, I get so much energy now. Yeah. Very strong energy now. And I talk about her. It's just maybe I get goosebumps also in my legs now. Yeah, Marie's sister called me. This is a long time ago, before even my journey started. Her sister Monica called me and said, "You have to come to Stockholm now. She's about to leave." She had been in coma for some time, but Monica felt that now she's leaving the body soon. And somehow we came up. I came up there to Stockholm. We went to the hospital where she was in coma, and we held each other hand, and we were sitting there for 5, maximum 10 minutes, and then she left the body. So she's been waiting, and in a way maybe she was waiting to teach us something. She was already on the other side somehow, and yet her body was still here. My whole body is just goosebumping. And I get some small tears, it's like she had a very short life, and it became a difficult situation because she had cancer, and some of my friends said, "No, you shouldn't involve yourself," but I was just my nature, She wanted to be with me, and I wanted to be with her. And yet I had this guy who just wanted to go out in the world. I just came home to Sweden to make some money, and then I just wanted to shoot off. And so the stillness and the presence and the deep connection with something deeper was felt very strongly there with Marie. And also with her funeral, I felt it. It was like, it was a lot of sadness, of course, but there was also some kind of stillness. And all this repeated itself when my father died, and when I was with Bengt Stan at the hospital. I worked together with Bengt Stan for several years, and I was his personal assistant. And I came very close to him. He was the founder of Mullingstorp. Yeah, and his work still is happening through the company called Vitalisera now. So it's still possible to do the courses that he created. But he was very much focused on birth and death. And I love to be there because I came back to that stillness, especially in the birth exercise. Without that, I would never have understood this, what stillness is and what meditation is. I'm still not like sitting long time in meditation when I'm on my own. It's kind of, I had to take that route. But I love the peace and the stillness, although the body likes to do different things all the time. There was a point where I thought, oh, I have to become like the teacher Vasant Swaha, who I've been with a lot. He shares that he's sitting on the mountaintop and totally content. He didn't want to have anything to do with anyone, totally enlightened, and he didn't want to leave the mountains, he said. And then you get the idea that my personality or my realization should be similar. And it's not like that, because everyone is unique. And everyone has a unique way to self-realization. And even this word is just crazy to say realization or awakening. Who is awakening? There's nobody there to be awakened. It's more like the mind and the I and the seeker has to totally dissolve. And then you see that life has always been. And whatever the body is doing, whatever role is being played out, is just kind of an automatic thing. And the real me is behind all the roles. The real me is the eternal me, the eternal I, which is just totally transparent, which has no form whatsoever. And which feels no separation with anything or anyone. It sees this whole life is just a joke. was nice to talk a little this morning. I feel the energy on my crown chakra. It's really nothing new. But like Rahasya sometimes says in his sharings on Friday mornings, it's not Friday morning in Australia, but it's Friday morning for me when I watch him. He says he just loves to sit and talk, to share, and he gets answers. He has questions he needs to answer, and then he's reminding us about who we really are, but he's also reminding himself. And that's maybe why I sit with this camera also. I need to remind myself instead of going into some app in the phone or getting lost in something. Okay. Thank you, Ananta, for this morning.